That's crazy. Imagine being muted. Oops, oopsies, oopsies, oopsie daisies. Hi, hello. Hi, Kira. I said hi. I haven't seen you in a bit. I said recurses. Yeah, we're jamming. Hi, Witty. Hi, Ray. Sa. I know. It's okay, no. I started the stream a little bit late too. I got a little bit shorter of a waiting room. I'll say I want to say it's because I had to do a bunch of stuff before stream, but it's not even that. It's the fact that I'm gonna have a more serious like intro to the stream in a little bit, but first I have to expose myself once again, because remember how I complained like a couple of days ago that Twitter removed like the built-in GIF function, or well, they didn't remove it, but like they removed like 90% of the GIFs from it. So for my freaking Twitter post, I had to like manually go on Google and find myself a GIF to post it with. And of course I spoiled myself again. This is the fourth time. This is the fourth time in this stupid game that I have spoiled myself. Oh no. Listen. It's just I don't even know what to say anymore. Just I need a GIF, and I've streamed this game for quite a while because it's pretty long, so I'm running out of GIFs, so I had to actually start scrolling, and spoilers are right there. Spoilers are right there. Right on my screen. I'm not even gonna say what the spoiler was for. All you need to know is that it was something I theorized was the case anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not gonna change my theory, I just know it's factually correct now. That's all. Just use the title cards of the game. I guess I could use that. But like I need some variety, I need some spice. Never have to get spoiled, yeah, I mean it's a cost of it. Like the weird thing is I've never had this happen with any other game. For any other game I could search it up as much as I want and I will never see spoilers. But the moment I Google anything about Zero Escape, it just blasts spoilers to my brain. Like this has to be not a coincidence at this point, because never getting spoiled for other games but getting spoiled 4 times for Zero Escape or just as hard. That's not a coincidence. That's just by design. Anyways, what was I gonna yap about aside from spoilers? Oh, right, Kira, I saw you're playing through 100 line now. That just makes me depressed. I started 100 line like a century ago, and now I once again have a reason to finally like get around to streaming it, but I'm still being stubborn. 100 line, it I don't know what to do about it. It's just freaking 100 line. It made me rage quit, and then I never dared pick it up again. So I hope you have a good time with that. Anyways, yeah, game had to be spoiled. Yeah, it just faded for me to be spoiled on the game, I guess. Also, the chat is still not working. That's so annoying. Stupid YouTube chat not showing up. Anyways, to the actually freaking important stuff. I'll get into serious game in a bit. Like I said before, I have had a day. I've had a day. Not even a day. I guess it's technically a day. Like more like past 24 hours. I have had a past 24 hours. And I'm not gonna talk about it in detail because it was all stuff that was handled off stream and should stay off stream. I'm just gonna say that first, if you watched my stream from yesterday and you were worried about the ending of it, don't worry, that's resolved, that's fine. Also, I'm gonna have to change some stuff about the way I stream just because of valid concerns that have been mentioned to me, and just in general, things that could be done a lot better. I don't really have like a structured like explanation of what I'm gonna change yet. I will explain more about that in the future. Just know that I learned some stuff about myself and the way I handle these things today, and the way I should be handling some streaming stuff. It was a very educational day. I learned a lot of things about the importance of communication, and a lot of things about I don't know, just what's the right term to describe it? I don't know, just being. I guess it also falls under communication, honestly. Just being communicative and explaining. We'll leave it at communication. I'm not good at words. I'm not good at words. Listen, I was crying like an hour ago. Leave me alone. You're talking to people hard, for real. It's because I also don't want to say too much. I don't want to hang people's laundry out to try my stream. That's not what I'm here to do. Just, I guess it's also partially about me learning to grow a backbone. I am a bit too easygoing sometimes. A bit too spineless. I guess that's another one. Yeah, sure, we'll leave it at that. Anyways, just it's not that important right now because I don't have a full like game plan yet. Well, just know that I'll probably like come back to this topic probably a couple days from now. I just like explain like, okay, this is what this all resulted in. Just know that stuff happened. You're so awesome. Oh, thank you. Also, it was gifted to me. Oh, I see. I mean, it's a fun game. From what I saw from it, it's a fun game. It's just I had some problems with it. I still want to give it another try though, but I'm just procrastinating. Alright. Let me boot up the game. Let me get back into Zero's game. What? I don't even have a freaking message for it that's going off. That shouldn't be like that. It should be doing a pop-up for it. I set it up, but I guess thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. You didn't have to do that. You said, "Baby girl, don't cry." You're gonna make me cry again for different reasons. You asshole. No, you're not an asshole. Yay, hype train. Yay, gifted subs. Anyways. Stop it, you silly goose. I don't know what to say to that. I'm not good at words. Stop. Ray, stop. I don't even have the freaking pop-up working. Apparently it's broken. Ray, no. Ray, why would you? It kicked me from the Switch side, that's crazy. How dare it kick you? After you give freaking 10 subs? I take it back. You absolute silly goober. What do I even say? Thank you, I guess. That's the words. That's the words what a person says in this situation. Thank you. What happened? Yeah, I don't have the freaking pop-up working. I swear I put the freaking pop-ups for everything, but I guess I did it wrong. Ray just gifted me freaking 10 subs on Twitch and now I have a level 3 hype train. That's what's happening. That's crazy. Right, I was opening the game. Oh my god, I'm so thrown off. My mind is just not present anymore. Cash so Ray for real. Showing off that new job money. Yippee. Well. Alright. Oh, Freak, I don't have my controller plugged in. That's clownery. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's there we go. It's just really slow. It's really slow. Also, it's cut off. That's. I don't know why it does that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm putting myself back from where I was yesterday. Yippee. Let's see. Game capture. Thank you, Ray. You know the thing where you like rotate the USB like 3 times? I just had to do it for my freaking controller. Why can it never be the first try when you get the USB done correctly? Also, it's too loud. I'm so sorry, it's too loud. I forgot that I turned it up for the other game. It's a freaking USB, never works the first try. Oh. It's fine, we can skip it for one time. And with that, I take my leave. Bye bye, Ray. Bye bye. Have fun. Yay. I will. Alright. Alright. Treatment center. What were we doing last time? Right. Bum. We. Why did I turn French? We. We did. We did. We progressed in this ending. Then we got stuck because we don't know where the zero bomb is, so we got this lock. And then we went over to this branch. And now we're doing this one. Where we're going with Clover. We just got done going to the treatment center with Clover and Quark. Yes.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Bye nerd, yeah, bye nerd. I mean, if this game on my wish list, honestly, you should get it. I really like this game. Like, it's very goofy, but like, if you can enjoy like Danganronpa style goofiness, like in the writing, because there's some characters in this game that just make me facepalm. But if you can tolerate that kind of stuff, then also you should get this game. It's very fun. Like this is the second game. This is the one that comes after 999, but it like comes in a package, you know, nonary game. It's really fun. I would recommend it. Hype chest? What the frick is a hype chest? Wow, I got an emote out of it. Alright. Why would they do that? Because it's Dio. Because it's Dio. That's the only reason Dio needs being Dio. Whatever. We should be heading back anyway. I head for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing towards the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
What?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
The monitor thingy? Oh gosh, that laser is bugging out. That's a freaking visual glitch. Oh yeah. It says the recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. Oh, are we gonna... This is not the spoiler I saw, to be clear, but are we gonna find out about, like, what I theorized about Luna and how she, like, was working here before? Are we gonna see, like, her work records? Is that what we're doing? I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to be Quark. This was the pod we'd put him into, after all. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. 7:08, one subject released. 7:06, one subject restored. Cold sleep mode disengaged. Yep, all prior records have been erased. Huh. Whoa, what is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep.
Also, damn, they've been here for 8 hours? I didn't even think about that, but yeah, they've been here for a while. Like, the timers for the doors are pretty long. And they're getting no sleep. They're gonna be exhausted AF by the end of this. They're just like solving puzzles and worrying about murders for like a 12-hour day. That's rough. That's really rough.
Well, 3 people actually.
8 hours of sleep was that, I know, right? Imagine getting sleep, not in Zero Escape. Actually, I guess Sigma does take a nap at one point, but that barely counts. He's like half passed out from being sick.
1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier, don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AP rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
You know, I went with the assumption that everybody is from the past. But I guess they're not. I mean, I guess we know that Semyoji isn't, because, you know, he's older Junpei. Sorry, spoilers. Kira, I hope you're not still here. We know Quark is not, because Quark, you know, he pairs up with Semyoji. I would assume Luna isn't from the past, purely because if she worked here, she would have not been in cold sleep, obviously. Dio clearly isn't, because he's a clone or whatever. Yeah, I guess it would just be Sigma, Clover, and Alice that have to come from the past. I think. I mean, yeah, I don't think any of the others actually have to come from the past. I think that there is mostly just based around the 3 of them. Actually, I'm not sure about Alice. I mean, Clover and Sigma have to be. No, because I mean, but Alice is like a weird circumstance because of the whole all eyes thing. But I guess Alice isn't even all eyes, the mummy. So I guess yeah, it is the 3 of them. Interesting. I respect the question. Do any of these characters stab about outside of being sedated? No, they haven't. At least not on screen. Outside of being sedated and being sick, I don't think they have. They're all just freaking insomniacs.
I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Oh, right, because Akane. Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, it would be 10, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna be able to keep my laugh in, so I'll just say the spoiler that I saw, the theory that has been proven correct, it may or may not be the Akane. the Akane K one, if you know what I'm talking about. It may or may not have been that one. Which is very annoying for me. It's going to be, I'll say I'm kind of sad I got spoiled on that one because my reaction would have been absolutely hilarious. My reaction, I mean, I guess it was already too late since I also saw the other spoiler relating to that, but my reaction to that, if I had done it fully blind, would have been absolutely hilarious. I would have been so depressed finding out that I have been complimenting Akane. I am #1 Akane hater, so that is kinda awkward. Akane. So who are the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me! How am I supposed to know that?
I don't know, you're one of them.
All it says is subject. A, that's creepy.
Is it?
B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
I guess. Huh. It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Authorization admin. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it would have to be 0 in that case. I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago. Not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who'd ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
That is weird. Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell, vinyl. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's why I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Right, because Zero's just trying to get Sigma to remember everything, remember all the timelines. Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why? Because we have to figure it out ourselves. We have to use our interdimensional brain, our giga brain.
Could it all be a trick?
Maybe a trick.
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
That would be a crazy thought, but I don't think it's that convoluted. So you're saying this was just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
Huh. No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the 8B gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
True. We double checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. Also, I didn't even check. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing, chat? I think it's just Witty in chat. How are you doing, Witty? Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
Huh, so it is. Yes, because there's multiple floors, wow.
Are those?
Those doors are white.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look. Wow, what's the last chromatic doors? What a shocker. It's not like we've done this 8 times before.
These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
Oh, you're saying we're just gonna get the heck out of here, huh? Yeah, that's true. But then you'd just be leaving everyone behind. I mean, Clover... Actually, no, Clover wouldn't leave Alice behind. I guess they probably won't leave. Well, maybe. Maybe Alice would be like, go Clover, go get help. Actually, isn't Alice dead? Is Alice dead? I don't remember. Was that the past branch? I freaking forgot. I don't think that was this one. I think I was wrong. But yeah. I guess we're just gonna be getting the heck out of there. So...
We're a pair, right?
Yeah.
And who's our opponent?
No, you're not betraying Quark while he's passed out. That is so evil. Please don't. I mean, I know I will get the choice. I know I get to choose whether I betray or not, but I have to for the sake of getting all the freaking branches. Which is gonna be so depressing. I don't want to be that evil. I don't want to betray a freaking passed out sick child. What is wrong with me? Quark.
Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before the deadline
Yeah,
has
defaults to
passed,
ally.
any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
You aren't saying we should pick betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny.
Clover, you sure are, you sure are a character.
So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this.
Why are you... Okay, not to question the voice acting of this game, but what is the line delivery on these lines? What is, honestly... Just in general, what is with freaking Clover's voice acting direction? Why does she sound... I mean, maybe it's also because she has like the freaking bug that makes her smile all the time, which makes like her presentation like seem disconjointed. But I feel like she's delivering it so seductively for no reason. It just feels like they're just, I don't know, they're throwing in some devil on your shoulder tempting Clover just for the sake of doing it. Like, can we not?
Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
That's not going to happen.
Why not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Myoji. He's only got 1 BP left though. I really don't think they pick Betray. If Myoji picked Ally, then they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice's BP. You really think Dio gives even a single flying fuck? He doesn't. He will kill without hesitation.
No! Don't even think about that!
I agree. But her BP is the same as Myoji's, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9. Well, he is.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yeah, she probably will. Oh, wait, but then the K thing? Yeah, that is generally the best offensive choice.
But if Dio chooses Ally...
Why would Dio ally? He's not going to.
Then Kay would have 9 BP.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case. It's only if he leaves, but we know Kay will leave.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here? Even if he gets enough points to leave?
No, but he's not gonna get enough points. They're just gonna betray each other. I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not!
Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. Wait. Never mind, I was looking wrong. I thought my stream was broken for a second. Never mind, false alarm. It scared me. There's a couple things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor 8 then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. The freaking transitions are so slow in this game, I swear. Put up a freaking timer. Someone make a freaking compilation of just this game's freaking traveling animations and see how much time it takes. I would honestly bet it at least an hour. Just an hour of my life watching people walk around the freaking Zero Escape facility. Isn't that such a good way to spend your day? I don't know why that's the one thing they decided to spend budget on. Clearly this game had zero budget, but they had the budget for walking animations.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark?
Tsumoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stumbling towards me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before something ground with his hands around my neck. Yeah, probably. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Yeah, surely.
Probably.
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, alright? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover?
Don't
worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay, come on then.
As soon as she finished, he was off. Tsumoji followed at her heels, and in a blink of an eye, they were gone and out the magenta door. Didn't he say he was gonna get, I forgot if he actually said this or if I'm hallucinating. Didn't he say he was gonna get only Sigma to do the vote against Quark? Or... I have a feeling Clover's probably not gonna get back in time, just so... Actually no, but Tsumoji needs to vote himself, so he has to come back. I was gonna say Clover's probably not gonna get back in time, just because Tsumoji is like, nah, you don't get to vote. And it's like a trick, but I don't know about that. I don't know if that is actually the case. I'm probably just wrong. Alright, you guys got some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the B gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Fi gestured towards the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun here. I wonder who. Jack, can we take a guess? It's quiz time. Pull up the Kahoots. Who do you think opened the AB gate? Was it A, Dio, B, Dio, C, Dio, or D, Dio, a freaking gun? What do you think? I mean, it's not like there's a lot of options here. It's always the same freaking person. But I know they don't know that, so we have to do it again.
Yes.
Just in case this is the first route you're doing. Well, and who was it?
I opened it.
Womp womp. Shocker. So it was you. Weird as much.
Not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yeah, deal. Yes, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Did you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Imagine needing me to ban you from my chat.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh. Well, whatever. You should really probably read it though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you.
Not the hair.
Not voting is not a option.
Why are they making Alice freaking narrate this? They're just having their fun with this, to be honest. Like, they knew they had to repeat this like a bajillion times, so they're like, we might as well make different characters do that.
If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Every bunny.
In other words,
Oh my god, I need to start calling y'all every bee. Do y'all want to be every bee?
one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now. If we hadn't gone back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. You just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry.
least meant apology ever.
Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
Yeah, sure you did. So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did.
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
What the hell, bro? Cut me some slack, dude. We're homies, aren't we?
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff.
No, they
Did you
don't.
find any Excelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in a pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, it says so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. Yeah, the data wipe thing. As quick as I could, I explained the record setup about the pods, about the occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Cold sleep? We were hibernating for a bajillion years?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say who they were, even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh, that's so smart. I didn't even think of that. Oh, so if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Oh, his suit is gonna break. The armor. Why is Dio quiet? Why? What? No. Why is Dio quiet? Like, in most cases, I can understand. I feel like I can at this point just freaking mind read Dio because we know all of his bull and all of the pranks he's pulling. But I feel like in this case, I actually don't know why Dio is being like given dialogue. Like the fact. Not the metagame once again, but the fact that he is getting like a ... here means that he is involved in some way, else they don't give him a ... But I don't know actually in which way, like I'm actually kind of lost on that.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Like I can understand Luna be doing a ... because you know she's a nice girl. She wants everyone to be safe, and it was her idea. Why is Dio getting a ... What does Dio care about any of this?
We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
What?
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
I see. Thought of that option, huh? When Clover never here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant. But consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, he was probably listening.
If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved?
Oh, that's why they were bringing up Dio, because he's gonna stir the pot with this. That's why.
After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
I guess he is
Are you
saying.
nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
They wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. I've only got one BP.
Yeah, because he can't betray them either, because Luna's also at 1, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally.
I guess it's better for them to both ally than to both betray. So I guess he's just like taking the bet that if he stays there, they don't have any reason to not ally.
All they have to do is pick betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Sounds good. Okay, then Tenmyoji, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Alright, we run downstairs. Actually, I guess it's upstairs. I keep forgetting that floor A is actually the upstairs. Floor B is the downstairs. We got the floor A warehouse, the open B rooms. Pitter patter.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, Chloe. We should probably head into...
Okay.
Clover. Don't be... Okay, we get to choose. Okay, we get to choose. Actually, no, we might not. I forgot that we have to do the start thing before the actual vote.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other
Yeah,
warehouse?
Clover's gonna pull something silly. But we're just gonna vote ally, so... I'm not that evil, guys. I'm not that evil. Yeah, you told me we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this. Right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back?
Oh, really? We're growing morals? Since when?
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a shit. I know it's a dog breed, but a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you? Oh, I guess he didn't hold your back, but he did say something to change your mind. He wasn't entirely wrong.
I can't tell you.
Oh, I know what he said. He talked about being Junpei. I'm assuming that's what they talked about. He's like, hey Clover, you know how like 999 happened? Yeah, well guess what? I'm a grandpa now. I'm Grandpa Junpei. Grandpa figured it out and told her no. No, I don't think he figured it out. Honestly he seems to trust Clover because, you know, obviously he knows that she is the same Clover from way back when. But he probably shouldn't be trusting Clover, but I'm assuming that's what changed her mind. He just like yapped about it like, oh yeah, that's the thing. That's me. What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Okay, Clover. Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, definitely the 999 thing. Alright, fine. I would ask about it again. Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person. Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Yeah, that stuff.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
No, you have nostalgic feelings. You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she doesn't actually care about not betraying his trust. She just doesn't want to betray freaking Junpei because Junpei.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, okay, I was right. Hell yeah. Oh, so you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is.
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
1 minute remains.
Grandpa already getting the
until
babysitter ready for when
Abacus
Grandpa
polling
kicks the can.
closes.
Big brain move by him. Honestly, maybe, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why he chooses Clover. It's literally the same thing I've been repeating freaking past memories. But really, you're choosing Clover as the babysitter? I feel like there's better options.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote yourself.
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. Question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. I wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if he didn't do something. To betray someone like that, only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I was betrayed and I'd have 9 BP, I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain.
Nah, Tenmyoji isn't gonna let that happen. He's gonna freaking dropkick us. If we try to leave by betraying freaking Quark and killing him, Tenmyoji will actually dropkick us. Like, we're about to see some grandpa do freaking kung fu or something. I don't know. He's gonna kick our ass. He would probably rather die than let us escape with that action. So maybe not the best move. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose...
3.
Just like me, I also
2,
freeze and hide in these situations
1.
when I can't think of an answer. No, we're allying. Proving I'm not evil.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button.
No?
Huh? Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed towards the wall where the results will be displayed.
Results from. Please direct your attention to the results
Sorry for
screen.
skipping. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, Quark wouldn't die. I forgot that he also has 6 BP. I thought he was at 1. I thought we were about to kill freaking Quark, but nah, he's just passed out. I mean, it's still evil to betray a passed out kid, but it's better than killing him.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. Except for Dio. I need to stop throwing shade at Dio for no reason. It's just too much fun. That stream title from last time truly is true. Like, Dio has become my favorite new punching bag. Just when I need someone to vent my frustrations on, when I need someone to make fun of for the sake of comedy, it will always be Dio in this game. It's just a funny punchline. Just if there's anything shitty going on, blame Dio. It's always Dio.
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally, so there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Elsuke and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
Yes. Also, yes, he is crazy, and yes, he is an asshole.
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
I mean, not suicide, just stupid.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
Oh, right, because then he'd gain 3 points. Actually, that's a good point.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3 would make 9.
No, that's crazy. What a crazy thought. It's not like we've been doing this math for like... Math hard, guys. Who could have thought? 6 plus 3 makes 9. What a crazy revolution.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the door sliding shut.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? And that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want.
No, really. If you could play the AP game as many times as you want, you could play the AP game as many times as you want. That's crazy. No, I guess they were talking about the doors, not the AP game. But still, this feels like a bit of a Captain Obvious situation.
Right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The
That's
parents
not
told
what they were
us time
talking
to
about.
hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. You guys will show me your base sets. I want to see what other colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. I have to click through all of these manually? Ah, yes. Red. I don't know who all of these arms belong to, and I don't really care. Because they're about to freaking explain it to me anyway. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, and Fi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining three are all solos. Kid's red, Theo's green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in the floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Don't forget about Quark. We know what I'm going to explain. Option A. Samuji and Quark. Ah, it's Samuji. I was wondering, like, they didn't mention who Quark is paired up with, but I guess it's Samuji. Samuji and Quark will up with me, blue, to open one door. Find Alice magenta pair with Theo green to open another door. Luna and Clover pair up with the K to open the last one. Yep, and that's the only option.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh god. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
That does suck. I do feel for you.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Everybody puts up with Dio. What? Am I stupid? What the frick was the joke even there? That was not funny.
What should we do now?
Whatever.
It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes. That's what I was saying. Like, they've been here for a long time. Like, you don't really think about it when you play through it because it's just like, oh yeah, it's an hour, but it stacks up. Everything it takes like a freaking 2 hours. So they're here for a while.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine.
Gah, fine.
I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of jerk wouldn't? Yeah, Dia, what kind of jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
I need to stop throwing like random strays at Dia. Like it's getting to a point where it's just ridiculous. Like Darius is making fun of a character, and then there's just throwing shade every other line. I need to stop. I need to leave him alone. After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, and Luna and Alice in the treatment center. Clover find myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right. Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With the final nods of one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. Oh my god, I just had a realization. I only thought of this because I was talking about 100 line at the start of the stream because Kira was here. I was like, I was listening to this music and I was like, wait, why does it actually kind of sound familiar? Like, not from this game. And then I realized, oh right, 100 line is made by the same freaking people as the same, like, director, I think it is. Like one of, like, the person that made the major creative decisions for Zero Escape, and like some of the team. I think also like I don't know if like the music artist also carried over to 100 line. It doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is I wondered why does this music sounded kind of familiar, and then I realized, oh, one of the tracks in freaking 100 line sounds very similar to this. It like took me a moment. It took me more than a moment. It took me like freaking 15 streams or something like that to realize, oh, right. I completely forgot that this game shares a lot of personnel with 100 line. I really do need to stream 100 line, don't I? I truly am just avoiding it.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber's downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me.
Actually, now I want to know. Now I'm too curious. If they actually like share music staff. Let me search that. 100. Please don't see spoilers for 100 line. I've already seen enough spoilers for 100 line. 100 line. Music director. No, I think the music direction is all done by the Danganronpa team, not the Zero Escape team. But I could be wrong. Like, it might be more complicated than that. I know that there's more to music production than just one person. Music. I mean, they could have just taken freaking inspiration from it. Even if it's not the same person, they could have very well just taken inspiration from it. I don't know. I guess who's the music director for this? I'm sorry, this is like a freaking side quest, but I'm very curious now. Zero Escape, Healer, music. Sorry, composer, that's the word, not director, composer. This person. Did you work on 100 line, or am I just cuckoo crazy? Apparently I am, in fact, cuckoo crazy. I guess they must have just like taken inspiration from it then, because I swear there are some similar tracks in these games. But I'm probably just hallucinating it. Let me consider.
She was one of the people who investigated this room.
You should talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
So this is a real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but...
Because we're on the moon! Or, well, in space. I don't know if we're on the moon, but space. Space theory will never die. Space theory lives on. Apparently the pressure inside of the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. It was part of the system inside to keep the fires from getting in. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
Remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
Yep, from getting infected, quotation marks. I see. Whoa. They're not newspaper articles, right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out here is steaming with Radical 6.
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, alright?
Got it.
Okay.
Of course, we're still with Clover. We can never escape the Clover. I mean, I guess this will be the Clover ending, so fair enough. I looked everywhere I could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? Pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you? Like when Dio was asking questions. We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But...
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
oh yeah, they would know about the Myrmidons. I guess we're confirming the fact that Dio is the person who caused all this. At least like in here. I guess that's what we're doing this time, because that is a theory we've been having. But I forgot where it came from. Apparently it came from Clover and Alice. So what's the rumor she was talking about? I get the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? Yeah, what are you two? Are you two like girlfriends? Or like girlfriends? Like, what are you? What are you two? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? It was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. And she finally lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
Alright.
Promise?
Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. Alice never wrapped attention and had completely lost her words. Here's what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of International Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry, aka the Myrmidons. Access hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? I guess it wouldn't be. The Myrmidons are specifically the clone division. The name of like the entire cult is Free the Soul, I believe. But you get what I mean when I say Myrmidons, it's easier that way. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I've played the notary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Wait, why was Clover driving? Was it? How old was Clover in 999? How old was Clover in 999? I mean, I guess it's America. I constantly forget that America has like young young age that you're allowed to drive from. Listen, I'm European. Here you can only drive from freaking 18. So I was like, that's a very early age to have like a driver's license. But I keep forgetting that America is not like that. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. And more than her thumb out. Like, when I first saw this scene, I genuinely thought she was freaking bum naked. Bum out naked, because you cannot tell me that this does not look like she is wearing clothes. Like, what is this situation? This is not how clothing like looks normal on a body. Clover had the international driving license, yeah, I guess. Also, hi to tuberculosis, and she was 18, yeah, fair. Also, hi to tuberculosis, I didn't know you were still here. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as a part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. When she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. You couldn't see how playing the notary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought that there had been some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything, because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother, since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now. You know what, that's actually fair. So she hired bodyguards for us. Also, they are pretty rich, aren't they? Like, you can just tell by the freaking clothing they wear, they're rich. they are loaded. She hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one. And he was in both of the last two notary games too. So anyway, we'd been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two notary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after that all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. Why? So we did it, and after that we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Good for you, Snake. Good for you. Sorry, what was his real name? Light? Good for you, Light. Sometimes he'd play in little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written, and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they have to just do that on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with that. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day, Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS where they'd taken us after the second notary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. Wait, this is interesting. This is new information that Allison mentioned. It's actually curious because we know that this is presumably also a program like this. Like trying to foster their morphogenetic field, whatever, access. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first notary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just one country. It's possible that we, as a species, will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. I feel like, is this the first time in this entire game that they've actually mentioned the morphogenetic field? I feel like we haven't touched on this at all since like freaking 999. I feel like it has been way too long. It's interesting though, because in 999 we never actually get confirmation that Snake and, I keep calling them Snake, freaking Light and Clover can actually like access the field. We only know that June. I need to freaking Akane. I need to stop using the 99 freaking code names. We only know that Akane can. We never actually get confirmation that the other people in the experiment were also capable of using it. You have the ability to access the morphogenic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first ordinary game was to research that ability. So they kidnap kids with potential to do it and turn them into the game. As to gather up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you, it is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. I mean, but where did this come from? Where did this come from? We never established that she can do this. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps want us to use some weird ability I had for them. No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently though. They told Alice they'd do it. It was a job after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Alright, I forgot to tell you, she told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot, more wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple days passed and Alice showed up at her apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first notary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? It got me curious, my brother too. The clincher was what Seven told us. Yes, so we're bringing Seven into this. They're assuming we played 99, but you know what, fair. He was one of the guys. Oh no, never mind. For a second, I thought they were just gonna mention Seven and not explain who Seven is. No, they are. They're not that stupid. But since was what Seven said to us, he was one of the guys that got adopted with us for second notary game. She got him on her phone right then and there, and then handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. Okay, we're mentioning Junpei. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. Oh, already we did mention that, didn't we, in Samuji's backstory. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Junpei is like someone another participant from the second notary game. Akane, one of the people behind the second notary game. Some was Japanese. Okay, they're just adding footnotes just in case. Some was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. Oh, we're in the middle of the freaking monologue, alright. Like, aside from the Quark ending, which didn't have it, yeah, every ending has to have this freaking character, long yap. Guess it's earliest Clovers. For the next couple months, all we did was train. At the time, it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen their Esper abilities. We'd actually known about Espers for quite a while, and had a lot of techniques to help us get better and stronger. But then, how can she... The thing I wonder about this as well is, how is she not, like, communicating with freaking Light, aka Snake, right now? Like, Has she tried and failed? Because if this really isn't a future, then obviously he would not be in the same state around anymore. So, what is up with that? After several months of hard work, we're finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back to him. I was supposed to sneak into the research facility, posing as one of their workers, and I used my morphogenic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But, yeah, everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I've been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool and I wasn't. I want to be just like her. So from that day onwards, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Oh, that's wholesome. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The director directed that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse.
Yeah.
All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed, and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, you're powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now. Good question.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why.
Because we're in space.
I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
Well, either because we're in space or because Snake, aka Light, is freaking dead because we're in the future. That's possible. Actually, if we're in space and everybody on Earth is dead because of pandemic, that would explain a lot. The response.
Yeah. If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking.
Okay, so we're just pulling things out of her ass now. This was never a thing, was it? I don't think this was a thing. But there is a freaking... If... I don't want to be bold based on spoilers, but... Akane is gonna be alive at some point. That is part of the spoiler I saw today. Akane will be around. Don't worry. You can get Akane's help.
Wait.
What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers.
So Akane is here? Or is it because of Sigma? I didn't even consider that.
Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
I think she's also thinking about Akane. Right, whatever. I have some other questions too. I mean, I guess she does know that Junpei is here, so I guess it would make sense for her to assume that since Junpei was looking for Akane, Akane is also here. Moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now, but it doesn't make sense because the old woman is dead in this timeline. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are they?
I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much.
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
She's already gonna be mad at you, girl. You might as well spill all the beans. I already told you I wouldn't tell her. No, you're just gonna have to do the Dio ending or the Alice ending to get that information. That's what the game is saying right now. Fine. Let me rephrase. What are they going to do? What? When? I don't reading hard. When are they going to do it?
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No. All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year.
Or 20 years.
Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they might have already released the virus? No, what a crazy thought. It's almost like Radical 6 is the virus.
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice are frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Yes, that is what we're saying. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5.
Yeah, I believe it, because Luna clearly knows about Radical 6. Zemyoji, I guess, is probably lying, because deal with Zero. I don't know why Quark would. I mean, he is a kid. I guess kids don't really know about diseases. I guess he's just kid knowledge. Dio obviously wouldn't spill. And yeah, Kay either has real amnesia or also has a reason not to spill. Yeah, you know what? I guess they are the only ones that it matters for. Actually, no, Phi exists. Phi exists. Don't forget about Phi. Phi is the only character I can't really explain away. Like, I don't know why Phi wouldn't spill the beans.
Quark is out too.
So you're saying Zemyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying. Yeah, Luna because yeah. I think aside from Phi, I think that makes sense. I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their
lying?
motive?
How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic? I wonder what a freaking pandemic bioweapon would do for a terrorist organization. That's really not that hard to figure out.
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean.
Oh, unclean. Unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up! Just hold on a minute.
Alright.
I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean.
Oh my god! I figured out who brother is! He's Mr. Clean! The bald guy! I feel like I'm slowly going insane today. I don't know why my insanity is so much higher than usual.
Een.
She left obstinately excited.
Neostigmine!
Right, yeah, sure, we got there from, yeah, sure. Also, we did mention this term before. I feel like I forgot where, but we have mentioned this term before. And I was like, what is that? You know what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff!
She spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. Oh, we found the thingy in the thingy machine. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah!
I didn't have any idea what it was though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly!
At least we didn't leave it behind for once. Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor.
I definitely know what that means.
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Oh, isn't tubocurarine one of the things in their bracelet, or am I once again wrong? Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is the thing in the bracelet.
Following me?
Tubocurarine is the poison in our bracelets, right?
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
So you're saying this new stigma keeps us from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we could just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized. No, there's only one dose.
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's
Best way to
see.
use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them.
Huh.
Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait. Clover. It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped and headed upstairs. I jumped on and headed upstairs, reading hard. Why? Where did Clover go? Why, can you hear me? Oh, is Spy infected for once? That's Neil. She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. I had a thought. Remember how I've seen 4 freaking spoilers for this game? That's ones I've been talking about the most are spoilers 2, 3, and 4. Because spoilers 2 and 3 and 4 are basically the same thing. They both have to do with freaking Akane and Kei. Spoiler 3 has to do with Semyoji. We already revealed that stuff. It was freaking Semyoji being Junpei. We already covered that. We already confirmed it. I almost completely forgot about spoiler 1. I'm not gonna repeat what it was because I think it's funnier if I let y'all forget about it. But if the thought that crossed my mind is if I'm assuming she is infected with Radical 6, but if she's not infected with Radical 6, then I could also imagine her having found out about that spoiler, because if I found out that if I was fine, I found out about that spoiler, I would be looking like this at Sigma too. Just saying. Her eyes seem slightly gaze. Okay, no, she is infected with Radical 6. It was a funny thought, but it was a wrong funny thought. Her eyes seem slightly glazed, and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi. I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. Oh my gosh, she's having a stroke. Get the ambulance. She gestured towards the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door. Rai's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit and bro, take freaking 5 with you. She's clearly not in good condition. Bro, if you leave her here in this condition, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? That's what I'm saying, like they've not slept at all. Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed more of a priority. Why? Why? All Clover is doing is just yapping her ears off, which yeah is annoying, but like, really, you're gonna be more concerned about Clover having a yap session than freaking Fi just being zoned to frick out and possibly infected with Radical 6? Really, that's your priority? Okay, bro, you fucking simp. Get out of here. Get out. I turned back around and jogged out the door towards the treatment center. Bill. Can we believe this guy? Definitely not a Sigma. A Sigma would never chase a woman. A real Sigma would never chase a woman and ignore someone in need. SMH. Jellyfish. Huh? This is weird. Where is everybody? I assumed us would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Samuji were gone too. They left Quark in a random spot, so his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine, I guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center. Weird. What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait, there's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. Everybody's sick. Everybody's ill. We're about to see something horrific. I just know it. The fact that the music cut out, we're about to see something horrific. At least one dead body. Oh. I ran into the room and stopped short. I just saw I've run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much that I could barely breathe. No. What happened? Dead body. Dead body. I felt my whole body convulse, but from terror or nausea I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked at and see blood. What did I say? A vast warm pool of fresh blood, stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could? Oh, that is more than one dead body. That might be the worst scene we've seen in the freaking Zero Escape game yet. Because usually it's just like one dead body. Maybe like two at the most. But usually when it's multiple, they're just like passed out, not bloody. This one, I mean, it's very low poly, so it looks a little bit goofy. But this is definitely rough. This is something, alright. Oh boy. Who isn't here? Kay isn't here. I mean, I guess he has the suit to protect himself, but that definitely does not make him look more trustworthy. Yeah, so 6 of them there. Quark is still in the pod. It's only Kay that's still alive. Oh boy, that's so silly. In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh or bodies, there were a bloody tangle of legless limbs and dead eyes. Too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. They sliced themselves open, or stabbed one another. I couldn't tell. All the blood, too much blood. I guess they probably killed themselves. Just like based on the, based on how 5 was behaving, it seems like I caught Radical 6. I guess this is also a timeline where Dio just lets himself, die here. Whatever they'd done, it was clear that the tool they'd used... It was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel laying in blood next to them. Its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they had died, this tiny blade. Oh my god, guys, it's not hygienic. You're supposed to, like, clean the blade between surgeries. You can't just cut out your heart and then pass it to another person and make them also cut out their heart. That is how you catch, like, diseases and stuff. Trying to freaking cheer up the situation because this is kind of grim. Oh god. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. No, Sigma, don't do it. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. I drew it across my throat, yikes. Ow. That's bright. That's real bright. Well then, that's a dark ending. I guess we never got to see what happened with Kay. I mean, I'm gonna be so for real. There's a good chance that the only reason we didn't see what happened with Kay is because they couldn't come up with a good explanation of how a man in a freaking robot armor suit. Yeah, you come back and everyone is dead, yeah. Honestly, there's not even that much you missed in terms of context. Everybody was just dead all of a sudden, probably from Radical 6. Honestly, I feel like there's a good chance it's not even a lore reason that Kay wasn't there, and more just because they wanted to avoid having to write like a reasonable way that Kay would like have managed to kill himself in their freaking infirmary. I feel like there's a more than zero chance that literally the only reason Kay was not shown in the scene is just because they couldn't find out a way to make it work. How would a person in their robo suit kill themselves? Yep, that's the Clover End. Secret ancient woman. You know what, maybe I am doing it decently in order. At least the ones I have are all together. Alright, let's do this other bench and then I'm probably gonna call it for today, since that would be a logical place to stop. Let's be evil and betray the child. Yeah, I guess the Radical 6 got in the air because Sigma also clearly caught it if he did that.
Sigma?
Skip trail. Let's be evil. It's Waspsa time. Waspa? Waspsa? Is it Waspa or Waspsa? You didn't see me push the button.
No.
Well, you'll know in a moment. What you want me to do after that is up to you. What you want to do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. Well, you're just giving it away, Sigma. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
I grinned and headed towards the display. Why would you even head towards the display? Just head towards the fucking door.
Results
at this
from
point,
round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
like, they're so polite. Just like other like freaking Deal and Kay constantly ignore the freaking. Actually, I think Clover does it too. They just ignore the freaking announcement and just go straight to the door. I guess Sigma has to follow the game rules and show us the results first, so he can't be smart and go straight to the door.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Betray, ally. Oops.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry. It wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Okay, Clover. But I mean, I guess she did like change her mind and be like, no, Sigma, don't do it. I guess she can give us a little bit of the blame.
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Not Dio being like, what?
Are you going with him, Clover?
How can you be more evil than me? That's crazy. When they all started to look at Clover, I made my move. Run, Sigma, run! My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
You'd have to do better than shout if you wanted to stop me. It was closer, I was almost there. I took one last running leap. I slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I turned the lever down. Let's go, we're getting out of here. Except probably not, because this has to be bad ending, because I don't know, that's how this game is formatted. The door begins to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
I love the genuine surprise. His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye. Don't worry, I'll go to the police as soon as I get out of here and come back with help. I'm not going to just leave you all here to die.
Give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
That's crazy for you to say, bro. I mean, I guess he does know his kind, huh? Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him.
Jump him, boys. We're jumping him in the parking lot.
Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
You know, I thought it was gonna be Tamyoji that's drop kicking him, but you know what? The freaking team up of everybody is also pretty good.
Just leave it to us.
Hey, now don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then
Give it up. Charge!
run, Sigma, run! Shit. I spun back around to face the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom. I left for it. Or at least I tried. Too bad, buddy. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
I'm making myself dizzy. Shit, let me go. Let go of me, damn it. I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal. No, get your brain off the gutter. I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. Can't be holding me down. I flowed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves. The door only opens once if I don't. Clover's just gonna leave herself.
Go, Clover.
Yeah, but we're just sending Clover.
Huh? You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
We're shop kicking Clover through the door. I can't say what had happened, but I'd heard enough to guess. As I shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice! Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
Not the doomed Yuri. I mean, I guess they're always kind of doomed, but this especially feels very doomed Yuri.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Game over. We're 2 hours in. I guess I can go to another bench. I don't even know what I have unlocked right now. I guess this probably had to do with the freaking muscle relaxant that unlocked something. Yeah, I did. This one was not open before. This is the The K ending. I see. But why is it the K ending? Oh, it's the only one that's open. I guess we're gonna be hanging out with K. I don't even remember what this branch is about. Which... Oh wait, no, I know which branch this is. If it's the K branch, I'm assuming this is the one where you go to the freaking recreation room. Yeah, the rec room. Oh, I remember that son of a gun, son of a gun freaking puzzle, the dartboard. How could Fire K be saved? I don't remember. I'll go back to this one so I can refresh myself real quick.
Results from round 2, please.
I see. Okay. Why is it not skipping? New. I don't remember any of this. This happened too long ago. Oh well. Oh, I've read this stuff about the bracelet, and this is like the same thing we did leading up to the Dio ending, where we were like, oh, I wonder who's the bracelet. Actually, was that the Dio ending? I don't even remember. Ah, this is the one where we go to the robo room. Ah, this is the one where his bracelet is gone. We try to... Right, this is the branch where you figure out who moved the rooms. Is it? I don't even freaking know. It's just the branch where you figure out... Oh. I forgot that scene exists. Yeah, this is the branch where we figure out that Dio's bracelet is the old woman's. Okay, Akane's. Yeah, we freeze Dio in a pod. That's the one. That's not the one to the Dio ending. It's the one I got before that. Now we're in the pantry. I don't remember what we're doing. Oh wait, no, I remember. This is the branch where Quark was missing, and then we can go through the door because we have the bracelet, I believe. But Phi and K are stuck because they don't have the bracelet they need to go through their respective doors, so they're gonna die through the freaking door. So we have to figure out what we're gonna do about that. And so we're probably gonna freaking save them with the muscle relaxant thingy, the counter for it. I'm assuming we're gonna say 5 with that at least, because, you know, K is kind of complicated. That is the branch that we're in. It took me a second to freaking remember. Listen, it was a while ago. This was like my second stream or my third stream of this game that we played this branch.
Oh.
F4 boy. Oh, we're getting backstory. Researcher stuff. Yep, lots of doors. They cannot go through the doors. Then we're going to the treatment center. Oh, yeah, this is the one where Dio is randomly dead. So we take his bracelet, I believe. Well, either way, the point is we have the bracelets to go through the door, but they do not. Oh.
An anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant.
Yeah, we are using that info. Yeah. What bracelets do I need? Oh, they broke the bracelet. I see. Yeah, Quark is still around because, you know, he's missing. Dio's bracelet, it was broken. Yeah, I had to scroll back for it, but yeah, they broke Dio's bracelet. So it's impossible.
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and eject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurine.
You know, I just realized if the first Zero Escape game is math puzzles the game, then the Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward is freaking chemistry puzzles the game. Like, you get what I mean? It feels like we've switched subjects from math to chemistry.
I knew it!
Everything in this game is about antidotes and viruses, and I guess it's kind of biology as well, but nah, it's more like chemistry. It's just we've switched our main topic of discussion. No more digital roots. No more spelling password. only chemicals go burr here.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Really? This is the first Ah, yes, this is the one that you're supposed to do first, but apparently I am just stupid and I chose to do the Clover ending. I mean, I guess the Clover ending didn't have a lock on it, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I chose to do the freaking first one last. That's I mean, not last, but late, very late. Of course. The antidote.
The antidote.
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running towards the exit. Oh my god, we're getting actual running animation.
Sigma, where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse towards the treatment room. Oh, it's still in Dio's pocket. Run, Sigma, run! You can do it! Turn out to freaking Sonic. Gotta go fast, buddy. This brings me great joy. I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on. Please still have it. So I was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Aha! Found it. Oh. There's only one dose. Yep, but we can't administer it to K anyway. The injection gun uses a whole bottle at once. Shit, I can't save both of them.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
1 minute. Shit. Run, Sigma, run! I spun around and shut off the treatment center.
Three, 2, 1. Chromatic doors closing.
Run! Oh, you're too late. No, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Sigma.
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I guess we're not saving Fly. I guess we're using it on ourselves. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sobril. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and then I gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with turbocurine. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. I cannot be the only one that is noticing that Kay is lying in the freaking family. What is it? What is it? The freaking the stupid ass death pose? Is it not the? You know the one that I mean. The one where the guy is like falling down the stairs. I forgot what it was called. Tell me he's not lying in that pose, but like on the opposite side. Tell me he's not doing that. Anyways. Okay, if I leave a lamp in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. Are we gonna get to choose who to save? I mean, we can't inject it in the Kato, right? That one whole thing that they explained. Or well, not explained entirely, but you know, it seems kind of difficult to deal. I wonder. No, it wouldn't make sense because there's 9 endings. Hey, how are you? I'm good. But yeah, there's 9 endings, so it would make sense if there's 2 endings here, because then there would be 10. And that makes no sense. In my right hand, I can feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I can only pull the trigger once. What was I going to choose? Phi or K? Yourself, I guess. No, I mean, he could have always saved himself, so it makes no sense to use himself now. That would be kind of silly. That would just be a waste of time and effort. How's your stream going? It's going well. No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Yeah, Phi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, Kay. Damn, for the K ending, we sure are screwing Kay over. I mean, it's the suit that screws him over, to be fair. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself towards Phi. You can do it! Army crawl like you've never army crawled before. At first felt like an eternity. I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger. Good for you, Phi.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of cholesterol inhibitor. I pronounced that so wrong. Don't worry about it. It's chemical names. It's antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. And it never gets through the metal.
And why didn't you inject yourself?
Heh. Guess you've got a point. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot.
He is a big goofball. Hey, come on. Is there any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No.
No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna...
Honk shoe, honk shoe. Her words slurred as though her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good, Phi's gonna be alright. But Kay... I looked over in his direction. Actually, do we have the key to his mask this time? I completely forgot what branch that was in. I looked over in his direction, that was when I noticed it. Open. There's a hole in the back of your head. Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe you could put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Oh my god, are we gonna finally get to unbox Kay? I made like a super clickbait title about this thing like centuries ago. Like actually like 3 streams, actually more. I think like 5 at this point. Like 5 streams ago. I made a clickbait title and thumbnail specifically for this moment and it took so long to get here. It is kinda embarrassing. But we're finally gonna get to unbox the freaking Kay suit. Wait, then he... But what could he have? It's empty.
Yes.
Oh, is it turns towards open? I didn't even pay attention. Hold up. Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
But what if he lied? Could Kay have taken the key? Oh yeah, it is turned towards open. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice any of that. I was just being a silly goober, not paying attention. When he'd gone, it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had. I see. I get it. 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 What they're saying is that when Kay was quote unquote taking a nap, what he really did is just take off the suit and go kill Dio. And then they didn't realize because the suit was just sleeping there. But that wasn't actually Kay, that was just his suit because he left his suit. I get it. You murderer. You silly goofy murderer. Holy shit. Then that would mean Dio's killer is dun dun dun. I got as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled towards Kay. Kay, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulders and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
Oh, we're laying next to each other on the floor. How dramatic and how wholesome. We're dying together as the toxic besties that we are. I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took him. Actually, we literally just had a discussion earlier this stream about how they never slept. I guess I forgot about Kay sleeping. Listen, it was a long time ago. We did this branch a long time ago. I don't blame myself for forgetting that he had a low nap as well. After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went a long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed to the elevator. I bumped into Fi and we went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. But then, you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Bonk bonk. And then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter to the rear door. You know what, this is... Not to bring up Danganronpa again, but this is the most Danganronpa murder plot that this game is. This is the closest to being a Danganronpa plot that this game has gone. This is so convoluted, but it kind of makes sense. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Yeah, I guess he found a key, huh? Okay, wake up. Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes. Your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Hee hee. What a silly goober. Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me.
But this isn't the branch where we do find the old woman, isn't it? Yeah, it's the right branch where we don't, so... Like...
I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
I just had a thought. So first of all, I think I was correct in my theory of the person that's in the case of being different in each branch. I mean, that was kind of confirmed by the freaking spoiler I saw, which is kind of lame, but you know what? It's a spoiler, but it doesn't really matter. It was my main theory anyway, so we're just rolling with that. I mean, not even a theory. It was technically also a spoiler because of the freaking spoilers in my mind. I cannot do anything about it. Still though, my theory of a different person being in the case with each time. It makes sense because old woman, probably Akane. Akane, very dead in this branch and in the other branch, but not dead in one branch. So in that branch, probably Akane in K-suit. I didn't even consider the possibility of the fact that it's not just Akane that went missing. It is also, what was his name? Freaking Aoi? Was it Aoi? Let me check. Freaking Sansa from 999. Sansa 999. Yeah, it is Aoi. I didn't even think about the fact that Aoi is also missing. Is it freaking Aoi in the K-suit in this, at least in this freaking the leftmost branch of the game? What?
She was like a mother to me.
Never mind. But then, I mean,
She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying?
Yes.
I know that he does talk about a woman that takes care of him in the thingy, but
I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here? Yeah, he lived here, I see. Old woman that was in K's memories. I know. But we didn't know it was old woman until now. But yeah, I guess you're right that he does have his childhood memories. I guess he's an original character in this branch, but not in the other ones. Unless he is always an original character, but then how does that work? I don't know. I guess he's an original character, yeah. Who? Because we get his whole backstory of being raised, like I guess you are right that he cannot be a character we already know in this specific branch because of that backstory. I still think it's likely that he's not consistent though.
Unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important.
No, our bestie has a message for us.
You must pay attention. You cannot forget.
Forget? It wasn't making sense. I was about to die. I wonder if I be remembering anything. Oh, I don't know. How are you gonna remember Sigma? I have a feeling it will have something to do with freaking time travel. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with 2 heads devouring the sun, remember these letters.
I see. So notice how he is telling us the same thing now that Luna told us in the other branch. That's what I'm saying. They both worked in this facility before. I'm telling you. It all makes sense.
MILKEVOL.
Why did I think he was about to spell MILF? I'll put it in my chat because I've learned my lesson of not writing things down. MILKEVOLI. Milkevoli.
This will open the second gate.
The second gate? Oh, what the hell? Hey, Kay. Who told you to tell me this? No. Who are you? Show me. Show me who you really are. Luna gave you idea? Oh yeah, I guess she does give me a thingy-majing. I guess that's the one for the computer. I grabbed hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. Oh my god, it is a random guy. What? No, that's impossible. That face. You know, I didn't realize because we literally never get to see 3D Sigma aside from on the freaking menu screen where we get to see like the picture for his ending. I had a feeling that he looked kind of similar to that, but I didn't want to straight up like I thought it was just they look similar. I guess huh. So Kay's backstory is supposedly Sigma's backstory, and how any of that works, I have no clue. Oh no! Wait, no! I get it. Cloning exists in this game. Cloning exists in this game, and is a thing, and his parent worked on like experiments. I'm sure at one point I said like, oh, there's a chance of him being a clone. Yeah, he's a clone of Sigma. They probably got the DNA from the fact that Sigma's like eeping in here. That doesn't make me realize that all the silly girly pop thingies were now being done by what is essentially Sigma 2.0, which is very hilarious to me. Like the freaking like bunny ride, the Zero Junior ride. That was just freaking Sigma. That makes it absolutely hilarious. I mean, you know what, based Sigma. You are a real Sigma if you can put your masculinity aside and enjoy a nice little kitty ride. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? It's my face. I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist, and my body collapsed unceremoniously. Second drug. Tibocurine. Curarine. Sorry, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. My vision began to blur and my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothing. Fascinating. I'm skimming the credits, sorry. Yep, that's the can. Through the looking glass. Let me guess, it didn't unlock anything else because the next one we're gonna have to do is the computer one. Yeah. Gonna have to go to this one next time. Alright, that's a decent place to stop. It's also it's a little bit early though, but this is probably gonna take too long. I'll leave it here for today. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit short. I feel like we actually accomplished quite a bit. We got the Clover ending, we got the K ending. We can do this next time. Because after that, we're only gonna have to do this. And then this one. So next time... No, I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson from the last stream I did of 999. I'm not gonna do a 9-hour stream again. It'll probably be another 2 streams. Realistically, it's gonna be another 2 streams. Unless I make it a long one, but no, we're not doing that again. I mean, I could just do part of it now. I'd have to stream long today, and I don't have that much energy today, so... We will save it. We will save it. That was an interesting one. That was indeed... quite something. Quite silly goober. Quite Quite careful indeed, yes. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I'll count that 2 streams. Oh, is it gonna take another freaking century? Is it gonna be like really, really, really long again? Don't tell me this is like freaking 100 line or sorry, 100 line spoilers. This is not even spoilers that I have seen about 100 line. This is a spoiler that I have been spoiled on 100 line because I did not get that far into playing the freaking game. But I've been spoiled on it by social media. There's not gonna be like 100 line where once you finish the game, you have to do like another like 50,000 branches because that's when the actual game starts. That's when the actual lore gets revealed. You just have to do everything over again because now the real stuff is happening. Like if we finish all of this, suddenly we get like a whole new branch tree, I am going to crash out. That would be quite ridiculous. That would be quite ridiculous. Now, you know, I think unless this game is lying to me heavily and it's way longer than it shows it is, I think 2 streams would be enough. Excluding this one, it's 2 streams after this, of course. I'm scared now. I'm a little bit scared. Anyways, yeah, I guess we're continuing this next week. Why not? Why not? I am still digesting the information. Like, I don't even think we learned that much. We just learned very interesting information. So, you know what? Wait, you know what I should also do and why it's a good time to stop now? If I stop now instead of continuing now, I can go back and write down the idea. I need to stop pronouncing ID like idea. I'm sorry. Freaking English second language. Yes. I can go back and write down the ID without having to searching up on stream, which is probably for the best. Alright, I'll do it next time. Thank you for coming to enjoy the little Zero Escape fun. Till next week, bye bye.